Yeah.
We back at it, man.
Back at it.
Hi, it's time
What's going
again.
on, guys?
Recording time, fun time.
Hope you're having a great day. Happy day. Let's get right into this video.
Let's get right into this video, man. So, this clip is surfacing around regarding Ice Cube. So apparently, Ice Cube is exposing gatekeepers. And this clip says NBA Ice Cube goes off and exposes the people behind the scenes of the NBA, the gatekeepers. So he's talking about the NBA, but how I read it, most people are talking about gatekeepers in general.
There was one clip he had been talking about. It wasn't this clip. It was another clip where he was talking about the gatekeepers in regards to Hollywood. Entertainment.
This is the only one I found that was floating around, and it was this clip.
There was another one where I think he didn't have on a hat, and he had his beard was more full.
Well, but this is one that they just took that a clip. That's the clip he did from 2 years ago. This one with the hat is the most recent.
Okay.
And he's. I want to see what they mean because I just saw it popped up on somebody's page where it was showing like this particular thing. So I want to see if this is what he's referring to. Cause he's saying the gatekeepers, so it's still gatekeepers. It's people, the big people that's playing behind the scene.
Okay.
So let's drop this clip.
Let's see.
Yo, what's cracking? You know what it is. It's your homeboy Ice Cube.
Yeah.
And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club.
And so that's what they were talking about. How he said, "I'm not a part of the club, not a part of the gatekeepers." This is the clip that they were talking about. So, and he's not, and he tells people that they really need to do their research because people try to, the Democrats don't like him. He doesn't say I'm necessarily with Trump, but he said I'm for who's going to be for
What
us.
his cause is, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with.
Yeah.
You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what? Who? Come on, man, stop playing. So, ever since I put out the contract with Black America, they've been with me. Here and there, this and that. But it's cool,
Hit pause. Contract with Black America.
This is the one he did 2 years ago, the old clip. And people are using the thumbnail of the old clip, and they put it on the with this new clip how he's going and talking about the gatekeepers.
I know that, but I'm saying he said he put a contract out with Black America 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of this contract.
This was the whole thing. That's why Democrats they stopped liking him because they felt like he was for Trump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get me?
So what was the contract about?
Just
the things
about
that
support,
we need.
About supporting Trump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was also he was also talking about things that we needed to help uplift our community.
He did.
Okay.
But he was like, no, we're not getting that from the left, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I expect that. I've been working with, on the big three for a long time, and you know how they've been f***ing with me with that. I done made it, plain, simple, and clear what they've been doing. The NBA been f***ing with us. Now, a lot of people might say, like, well, but Cube, you want to work with the NBA. Really, I don't give a f*** about working with the NBA. What I want them to do, when I say work with us, is to stop working against us. Stop doing that bullshit behind the scenes that we know you're doing. Mainstream media, they ain't f***ing with us. And that's cool. We can do it ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We still on the rise without these motherfuckers. So We don't need them. You don't need them. You know. So, what am I going to do to deal with these gatekeepers? Well, what I'm going to do is go on a Gatekeepers podcast tour. And I'm going to go talk to everybody. Everybody.
And he's doing that now, for sure.
And get a chance to get my message out to the people.
Let's go, Ice Cube.
That's smart.
Be able to let people hear from me, you know. And you know, you might agree, you might not. But
and Cube is also, when he's talking about that, he's mentioned the Hollywood people, all the people that's behind the scenes that control you moving, and unless you fall into those cliques and worship the God of this world that they worship and move how they worship, they harass you and don't give you fair treatment, or they just straight up block you out. And when you got somebody who's a big status, it's hard to just block them out. But just on your run of the mill person that's trying to speak against them, they shut them down and disappear.
All right.
The important thing is, you know, for me to go on these platforms, say what I feel about what I think. And, you know, some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing. And, yo, what's cracking? You know what it is. Say what I feel about what I think. And, you know, some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing. And it's gonna be a crazy summer. It's gonna be fun. Appreciate y'all. Always support the big three. Hopefully I'm doing stuff that you guys dig. You know, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for people that's bored of summer with summer sports and want something cool like the big three. So here we are. Appreciate you. Much love, much respect from your homeboy Ice Cube. Remember that. Like
I just felt like it was just going, like the clip from No Vaseline was just going to pop up on the back end. Like it was supposed to come up on the you remember that Ice Cube No Vaseline he did against Easy. You don't remember Easy and then we'll go No Vaseline.
Anyway, but I just commend Ice Cube, you know, for really, really stepping up and, you know, speaking out. And that's what we have to do. We have to step up. We have to speak out. We have to say, you know, the truth, whether people want to hear it or not, you know, and I like that. The big three, I got to go and dive into
I think that's
that.
His basketball team.
Oh, okay. But I like the fact that he is using his level of influence to do something positive and try to make a change. That's what it's about. When God has granted you the power of influence, the ability to reach others all over the world, don't sleep on that, you know, and use it for a good purpose. Use it for a great purpose to help others, you know, see the light and move right.
Because when something was given to you,
versus stand in the dark and go left.
All right, go left. So when God gives you a gift, right?
Go right.
Yeah, go right. God gives you a gift, and then you continue to work out of your self-interest. If it's a God-given gift, which it is, you eventually fall. And then you're gonna fade off into the wayside. Especially people, if you come in, God got you, want you to come in serving him, and then you fall into these gatekeepers and you become part of that world, eventually you're going to fade to the background.
Yeah.
And some of these gifts, these people I have, the enemy gave them to it, but the God-given gifts, now we're in a season where the people that are blessed, that God has blessed, that have a known face, name, I think he's ready for these people to start to stand out against the enemy. It's time to start going against the enemy. We're going to a round where we're getting closer to his return. And so now your old men are having dreams, your young men are having visions. And so now it's time to speak up. It's time to talk.
That's right. When your heart is in the right place, you know, things shift and he moves you, especially when you're pleasing to him. So it's time to make a move, good people.
It's time to make a move. Forget these gatekeepers, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't take a nosedive, but comment down in the section below if you want some. We got to go.
Yeah.
Bye.